I begged my surgeon not to repeat anything I said under anesthesia. I am now famous in every hospital. Right before my surgery, I wasn't scared of the pain. I wasn't scared of dying. I was scared of the anesthesia. Because everyone knows anesthesia turns you into a snitch. You say things you've never said out loud, secrets, thoughts, stuff your brain normally locks behind 3 firewalls and a warning sign. So while they're setting everything up, I grab the surgeon's arm and I'm like, "Listen, I need you to promise me something." She looks concerned. "What is it?" "If I say anything weird, embarrassing, illegal, or just straight up unhinged, you cannot tell anyone. Ever." She smiles and says, "You'll be fine. I've heard everything." No, that answer wasn't good enough. I need an actual promise, like sworn oath, pinky swear, take it to the grave energy. She laughs, but she promises. Cool. I relax. Worst mistake of my life. They put the mask on me and tell me to count backward from 10. I make it to 8 before my mouth starts freelancing. Apparently, the first thing I say is, if this surgery fails, it's because my organs don't respect me. Then I ask the anesthesiologist if pigeons are government employees or just unpaid interns. Someone laughs. Then I say, "Please don't tell my mom I've been lying about liking her food. She seasons with vibes, not salt." At this point, I'm fully gone. But my body is still clocked in, because next I try to start a podcast, out loud, on the operating table. I say, "Welcome back to Unfiltered Thoughts. Today's guest is my liver." Then, this is where it gets bad, I announce that if I die, I want everyone to tell people I went out fighting a hawk, like a big one. Lights out. I wake up thinking everything went fine. I'm calm, peaceful, confident. Then I notice something is off. The nurse checking my vitals is smiling like she knows my search history. Another nurse walks in, looks at me and goes, "You're finally awake." Why did she say it like that? As they wheel me through the hallway, a random doctor nods at me and says, "Respect." A janitor fist bumps me. Someone whispers, "That's him." That's when the fear hits. I corner the surgeon later and ask the question that will haunt me forever. "What did I say?" She sighs. The kind of sigh you do when you're about to unlock trauma. She tells me I referred to myself as the main character and said I couldn't die because the plot isn't ready. She tells me I accused my organs of unionizing against me. She tells me I asked if my kidneys were freelance or salaried. Then she pauses and says, "You also requested that, if anything went wrong, we tell people you died heroically, fighting a hawk." I sit there in silence. Everyone heard this. Everyone remembers this. I leave the hospital with my hoodie up, avoiding eye contact, praying I never have to return. Life moves on, until I sprain my ankle. I walk back into the same hospital weeks later, minding my business. The front desk lady looks up, freezes and goes, "Wait, are you the hawk guy?" Game over. A nurse walks past and says, "Main character's back." Another one asks, "Pigeons still watching us?" This spreads. I go to a different hospital months later. New building, new staff, same energy. Someone sees my name and goes, "Oh." Now every time I walk into a hospital, I get greeted like a local legend. Not by my name, by my reputation. I don't have a medical history anymore. I have lore.